Good evening, everybody. It is January 3rd, 2019. Happy New Year from Just Another Average Stacker. Coming to you live right now. It is approximately 5:30, 6 p.m. And I have this notification on my phone. We've got something in the mail. Let's go see what it is. Let's go take a look. I'm excited. It's a new year, and this will be our first piece of mail that we're going to be getting delivered to us that might have something of some value to it. So don't have very far to go to my mailbox, which is kind of cool. And here we are. See if I can find my key. Oh, yep, there's a box in there. And I'm going to... Who's this from? Oklahoma City. Wonder who that could be from. Maybe? Maybe. It might be something from this APMEX company that sells precious metals. Get back upstairs. And I'm going to get set up here next to Mrs. Average Stacker as she does her puzzle. And we're going to open up this box and see what we got. So I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, everybody, got myself set up here, made a little room on the puzzle table, and we're gonna see what this little box here has. This came about due to the end of the year. I was pretty much done with my purchases for 2018, and all of a sudden, it was later in the evening, probably 7 o'clock or so Eastern time, and found that there was an eBay coupon going around giving 15% off, and there was some silver and gold that was available with that. So as you all know, those opportunities don't come around very often at all, and so I wanted to take advantage of that. So started doing some searching in Modern Corn Mart and APMEX and a couple others. Had some tubes of Silver Eagles that I was looking at, which I was able to pick up on the same type of deal not that long ago. And then I happened to notice that there was one thing that caught my eye. Let's see if we can get this opened up. And I will say this is my very first purchase from APMEX. Process went very smooth, very quick. The one downside that I found with APMEX is compared to Provident, who all of my purchases have been through recently, is that APMEX now charges a sales tax for Maryland residents. So 15% was wonderful, but Maryland adds 6% sales tax, so it really is only 9%. But get 1% eBay bucks on this and rewards on my credit card, so that takes a little bit of it back. Let's see what we have here. I'm not familiar with their packing and how they do things, so and I know that somewhere in here is going to be an invoice that we're going to try and pull out of the way so that we don't get our private information. And we have our very first 1/4 ounce of gold. which we got, and this was a random date, so I'm not even sure what the date is on this right at the moment, but this is a 1/4 ounce Britannia, and let's take a look. Let's see if we can get this to focus. There we go. Getting a little focus there. Pretty little thing. And for as small as this is, as I said, this is my first piece of gold. Thing's pretty heavy for how small it is. And sadly, my eyesight is so bad that I don't think that I can actually read the date on this. 1 second. Queen Elizabeth, 25 pounds. And if I remember correctly on the Britannia, as a newer person, I'm not used to these coins yet and figuring out where the dates are and so forth. And this appears to be a 2013, I believe. See if we can get that focused in. So we're going to ask Mrs. Jazz if she agrees that this is a 2013. Say hello for the camera. No? She doesn't. She's shy. It's on the opposite side of the queen.
It is, okay.
Yes.
1/4 ounce. Fine gold. I think that's 2013.
Do you agree that's 2013?
Yeah, 2013.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, as small as it is,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't feel kind of heavy.
Yeah. It's awfully pretty.
It is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we have our very, very first bright yellow gold to add to the stack. Now the one thing I don't have for it, and sadly I should have probably added on an airtight for this, but we'll add one of those on in the next order, and we'll just keep it in the this little thingy, whatever you call them.
It's not going to hurt it, but it'll be gold.
Nope. And that's the nice thing about gold, is it doesn't tarnish. Gold never tarnishes. Gold never tarnishes. But I'm like really, really stoked. This is a great way to start off the year. As I had mentioned, my 2019 goals was to accumulate at least 1 ounce of gold over the course of 2019. And I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and use that 15% off coupon and start it off and knock out our first quarter. So anyhow, I just wanted to share this with you this evening, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Keep those stacks growing. Keep putting it away. You all have a nice night. Jazz signing out for today.